Will Sony really ban all easy games from their store? And yeah, there are some good and some bad news, guys, and I am going to talk to you today. And this is just going to be my honest opinion on things that I figured out, or I just want to say my answers to all of your questions that I received today. I would like to start with answering the most alarming and most received question today in my inbox. Will I lose my trophies? No. In my opinion, you won't, and I think I can firmly stand behind this statement. Why is that? In the past, we already had a similar situations. If you remember Slide, at that time it was the fastest platform in the world. However, before that we had 1000 top rated, and in that game you were able to earn all trophies in 5 minutes. However, if you can see, even today, people are still earning trophies for this game. It is true that the game is delisted and it cannot be bought anymore on PlayStation Store, but if you did buy that game before delisting it, you can still play it and earn trophies for it. So even if the things go sideways and Sony removes games from the store, the ones you purchased should still stay accessible to you and you will still be able to earn trophies. You just won't be able to buy them. Also, I think it is the last move Sony would like to take, because they will involve them in much bigger mess, such as returning money to us for every lost trophy per game purchased. Just think about it. If you did play the games just for the trophies, for example, and that game costs $2 or $5 and you earn trophies for that, and now Sony all of a sudden decides to take your trophies, you would want your money back. So it would impose much bigger problem on their side, so I believe it will not happen. Also, do remember that when in the past games were removed from stores, you were always noticed by devs or by Sony, so that kind of thing shouldn't happen overnight. Moving on to next topic, and this will only now get clearer because somebody did the forbidden. They leaked a very private conversation to game journalists. And even if that is true, this will definitely make Sony angry, but also if that is true and the email is true, it will make them to have official statement. That way everything will become much clearer to us, players. If you remember, the same happened last year when it was leaked about shutting down the PS3 store. I think Sony made official announcement the very same day. And finally, what is exactly the truth behind all of this? Let's read together the letter or just an important part of that. Identified as spam or repetitive content. Products whose functionality or assets are copied or are not meaningfully different from products already published on PlayStation Store, irrespective of the publisher of record. Now let's see what are the repercussions if the developers continue to do what Sony forbids, and they will exclude content from PlayStation Store merchandising, and discoverability on PlayStation Store is restricted, content does not feature in automatic merchandising placements, and content finally delisted from PlayStation Store. If you guys remember when I said this year that the store became a mess one day and I couldn't make a weekly video very easy or find new releases anymore, well, apparently all these developers got emails way earlier, and when we couldn't find new games so easy anymore, this was exactly Sony imposing changes on their store. Actually, nothing was wrong with the store itself, we were just not aware about new rules. Also, even you can already see some changes, can't you? For example, the new Webnetics game Pig D Deluxe is a different game than their usual. Thai Games also has Quiz the USA, so I think this is that step in the right direction, so having a mix of different games. So that leads me to my final conclusion, and this is just my own statement. Games will not be removed from store if the developers continue to make good games, each game different with different set of trophies and different gameplay mechanics. If the games become repetitive, then the Sony will probably not even publish that game and shadow ban other games. I just believe the process of getting the game on PlayStation Store became much more restrictive. So in previous times it was very much easy to put the game on PlayStation Store. Nowadays I think there will be an official body overlooking new games coming to PlayStation Store, and it will not be easy to just get your game there like that. So as you can see, maybe I am too calm about this, but I believe nothing too serious will happen. This is just a fair warning. Sony just doesn't want copy and paste games with different colors and different mechanics, so they just want to have each game maybe different, and that is probably also a step in the right direction, and we are going to see what will happen. But no, you won't lose your trophies. I hope I am right, and I hope I did help you with some questions to relax your day today and make your trophy hunting still enjoyable. There is a lot of toxicity today. As you can see, a lot of players, they are all such a good players now. They are all some just play so good games. So just don't take things too seriously. You want to play what you want to play. You want to purchase what you want to purchase with your own hard-working money. And don't look at the others, because others shouldn't bother you. You should just be focused on yourself and what you want to do with your own life and your own gaming. Gaming is something that relaxes you, so whatever you want to do, you should just do it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I am right with this statement. I will see you probably in a very near future, and of course, stay tuned for more, and see you next time.